Hey folks, what's up? Welcome back to another Polymaster video, and today we're going to check out the new Sygna Dawn Cresselia, which, Sygna Dawn, I like the outfit. I don't know, I'm curious to see what people, think about it. I personally like it a lot. I would see if some people think it's kind of weird, but I don't know, I like it. It's Dawn. Look at it! Look at it! It's adorable. Alright, let's get into the actual unit now. So, Dawn Cresselia, Psychic type support. Weak to dark, and what? Cresselia has a gender? Right. Okay. Anyways, what else? Let's check out the stats. 679 HP. That's good, right? 268 defense, 268 special defense. That's solid defenses, right? Special attack and attack are terrible. 307 speed is good, right? It's not crazy good, but it's solid, right? All right, let's check out the moves. 1 gauge spam and confusion, I like that. Moonlight, where you heal yourself by 50%, 6% if sunny, 40% if it's raining, sandstorm, hailstorm, whatever, who cares, right? 2 gauges, there's only 2 uses, so you can't like infinitely just spam Moonlight and heal yourself, right? So there's that, right? What else? Moonblast is your only your only real damaging move. Not that you really have a special attack, honestly. It's like 171 special attack, which is not a real stat, unfortunately. 30% chance of loading special attack by 1 rank, which is nice. Sweet Dreams raises defense, special defense, and crit of all added sync powers by 2 ranks, and then you take 30% of your maximum HP. The buffs are good. Defense, special defense, and crit is definitely good, buffs, right? 30% damage kind of hurts, but it does synergize into further things later on, which we'll check out once we get to like the passive and stuff, right? But it's okay. I'll talk about it more once we go to the passive. So the sync move restores HP of all allied sync pairs other than the user. Not healing yourself, okay, by 20% of their maximum HP. The higher the user's move level, the higher the percentages. Each additional move level increases the amount of HP restored by 5%. Maximum HP restoration is approximately 40% of their maximum HP. So it starts at 20% HP back. Plus 1 move level, plus 5%. Pretty straightforward, right? If you do some basic math, you would know how that adds up. Moves all status conditions from allied sync pairs. It doesn't give you a shield, but it does remove any if you've had them on you already, right? Removes confused, flinch, trapped, all that stuff. So that's very, very nice. And then charges your move gauge by 6. So I like it. I guess I would have liked it a bit more if the healed a bit more, because like I thought it would have been nice if it like started at 40% and then if you're at like 5 and 5 it's like 80% heal. That might be a bit too much. I don't know. I wish the heal would have been a bit higher. 20% HP back is just not anything super significant. Also, she doesn't heal herself, which again, it does synergize into the passive. I haven't seen her grid yet, so maybe there's like more stuff there, but that slightly sucks, I guess. Fortify 3, your defense, special defense increased by 30% when your remaining HP is at half or below. Team Brainstorm 9, increase the special moves up next effect for all ally sync pairs by 1 rank when the user's Pokemon uses status move when its remaining HP is half or below. So that's why she takes damage, right? You want her to take damage so she goes under 50%, so you get special move next up for your team. Here's my issue with it, right? Special move up's next effect for your team is incredibly powerful, right? Very, 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 very good. However, here's a few, again, what's your move order in terms of Cresselia, right? Do you want to use your trainer move turn 1 to drop 30% of your HP? Because if you drop 30% of your HP, that's not enough to trigger your passive, right? You need to go under 50%. So you need to take 20% damage from your opponent. So then you could Sweet Dreams and then go under, 50%. And I'm assuming the Sweet Dreams that gets you under 50% doesn't count, right? I mean, if it counts, that's nice. But if it doesn't, then, then it doesn't, right? So you take 20% first, and then you use this, right? And then you go down to 50%, and then you use it again, and then you get the special attack up next effect for your team, and then you Moonlight, you get another special attack up next, right? And then you heal yourself. But here's the issue, you have to wait for the opponent to deal like 20% of your HP to you, right? And the problem with that is you don't want to wait, because you want to use this as soon as possible. You want to use this like turn 1 so you could buff your team's defense, special defense, and then crit, right? Mainly crit, like the defense could probably wait, but you want to buff your team's crit as soon as possible. But if you use it turn 1, you have extra defenses, so the opponent won't do as much damage to you. So maybe you'll have to wait even longer to use it, right? So like, then what's the optimal strategy over here? Is the optimal strategy turn 1, you just like use like Confusion or Moonblast turn 1, and then hope, because you're always attacking before your opponent, right? So you use a move and the opponent attacks you, and then hope it hits 20% of your HP. And then, no, here's the thing though, Shadows, if you use it twice, then you waste one special moves up next, right? Because you need to use it. It's not just any moves. You have to use a status move. So you want to like conserve it as much as possible so you can get an extra one. So then you just have to like wait till the opponent like. Yeah, it is kind of wonky. It's just what's the order that you want to use these moves in, right? You have to manage your own HP, right? You want the opponent to hit you, but you also want to buff your team's stat as soon as possible, right? So on one side, you don't want to use Sweet Dreams as soon as possible. On the other hand, you want to use it as soon as possible, right? Because, well, you want the crit buffs for your team, but if you do use it as soon as possible, then, well, it's going to be harder for the opponent to get you down to, you know, they don't need to hit you down to 50% HP. I mean, that would be ideal if you get like turn 1, boom, you're down to 50% HP. Then you get 2 of these, you know, special move up next, which is fantastic, right? So it's weird, it's wonky. Anyways, let's check out the rest of the kit first. Hopefully something, I guess, in the grid makes it a bit better. Sync Damage Guard gives you Damage Guard next. First time you sync, so there's that. Psychic support, Sinnoh support, main character support, Sing Suit support, and then let's check out the grid. Let's check it out from from their planner tool over here, which is sometimes a bit hard to see. I in my opinion, but you know, at least they have it up. So, Sync Heal Refill restores 1 NP for the user's move that has a heal effect. First time. Okay, it's only the first time, but that's definitely nice, right? Because that gives you 1 extra heal on Moonlight, and also an extra potential, you know, special moves up. Obviously, again, you do have to use it when you're under 50% HP, but you generally want to use it under 50% HP, because why would you want to heal if you're over 50%? Because it heals 50%, right? So this is nice. This is really, really nice, right? So you definitely want, like, EXing Dawn. EXing Singsu Dawn feels like really, really good value to EX. What is this? Move gauge Fresh 3 for Confusion. This is Endurance. Endurance is definitely really, really nice too, because you don't want, like, because it's a gamble using her, right? You're gambling on how much the opponent lowers your HP. You don't want your HP to get like lowered to, well, 0. So Endurance definitely saves that. Endurance could be really nice on her. Adrenaline could be cool too. Moonlight Massey Healer. Wow, that's even more. That's what, 60% at base, right? Catalyzing Recovery. Applies move gauge acceleration effect to the allied field of play. Oh! Look at that! You got the Sonya thing. That's so good. That is fantastic. Move gauge refresh 3 on Moonlight. Confusion Aggravation 2. Raises chance of inflicting. Oh no, well, it's just Confusion Aggravation 2. Don't really need. Do we have Moonlight MP refresh? Because I hope this isn't like the only way to get the MP back. Hopefully there's MP refresh, just like regular MP refresh. Moonblast, move gauge refresh 3. Honor roll on Moonblast, that's nice. Desperate Team Freebie 9. Once per battle, applies a free move next effect when HP drops to half or below. Wow, that's nice too. It's only once, but still nice, right? Let's see. Crisis Countdown 9. Sync. Okay, that's kind of whatever. Crisis Countdown 9. Wait, are these two the same? Do we have like 2 Crisis Countdown 9s? Okay then. All right. I mean, if you like, If you got like head start on her, that would be nice. But I mean, as a tank, you probably want vigilance though, right? Or something like that. Sync regen, gradually healing. That's cool, right? I do like this over recuperation. Just because again, you do want to manage her HP below 50%. So instead of like a burst heal, you get like gradual heals, which is decent. Danger. What is this? Danger damage guard. Damage guard next. When it drops to yeah. This might be better than endurance. It does cost more than endurance though. So MP refresh on street streams. Only MP refresh 2. Can we get more? Can we get more? All ramped up. Special attack. All right. I like her, right? I think she's good. She definitely does have some, definitely some issues here and there, right? Again, in terms of just usage, right? When do you want to use which move, right? And she is kind of RNG, really does depend on your opponent's moves, right? Not so much RNG in Gauntlet, but you know, something like Master Mode or whatever, it really depends on what the opponents are doing to you. So that is a slight issue. But everything else on the kit looks really, really nice. Fantastic healer, right? Everything else looks good. I don't know. Can't really complain about too much over here, right? She looks good. She looks good. I like it. Oh, never mind. Take that back. One thing I do want to complain: no MP refresh on Moonlight. It's only sync heal refill, so you only get 3 MP on Moonlight. Which I guess if we got more, it might be a bit too overpowered. But like, I want her to be overpowered though. I mean, she's still very, very good, but would have been really, 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 really nice if we got an MP refresh on Moonlight. But still, I'll take just 1 extra, I guess. But yeah, you definitely want to, if you want to use her, you definitely want to EX her, right? So anyways, that's me this one. I guess I'll be on there. Like guys, think in the comments down below. Like, share this video, subscribe to my channel for some more Pumaz content. Again, we'll be talking about all the new units as well, so stay tuned for those. See you guys in the next one.